Hello. 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 It's been 6 days since the last episode of the Suitress, and we are back. We are back with a candidate for Naz to date today. Lauren found him. He's the first guy who does not live in the LA area. If you guys aren't aware of the Suitress, you can watch it on my YouTube. It's Ashley I, Jared H. You can watch the first 3 episodes. This is a digital IGTV streaming show where our best friend Naz, talks to a guy that she's never seen before for 15 minutes, and I stream it to you guys. So should we get Naz on the phone?
Let's call Naz. Let's see how good she looks.
I know. Why she gotta be so naturally pretty?
I don't know. It's really bad during these times.
All right, so guys, again, letting you guys know, if you haven't watched the Suitress yet, this is a digital dating show where we're setting up Naz on a blind date. She has to talk to a guy that she has never spoken to and never seen for how long? For 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes.
This is joining us today.
He has a wiener.
There's Naz.
Hi.
Hi. Are you ready for
Yay. Oh, is that Gergie? The Gerg.
The Gerg's gonna watch today.
Oh, I miss you guys. Gergie's good luck. Maybe this will be the guy.
Yeah.
All right, so we
God, I feel so nervous.
Lauren gets nervous for you every single time.
I get nervous for me. Wait, let me connect.
I need you guys out there to send in your applications for men that you know, your brothers, your best guy friends out there.
Okay, wait. I'm back. I wasn't on Wi-Fi.
Okay. And is your computer open and ready to get the call?
It's ready, but what did you say? What did I miss?
I was just saying that you guys out there, we need more applicants. Please send the photos of your best guy friends that you would never touch yourselves, but you think are great catches. And please send bios and photos of your brothers to IaconettiLauren@gmail.com.
Of your brother.
Please send
Wait,
your brothers.
actually, you're frozen. You're frozen. I'm so annoyed.
Wi-Fi? Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yay.
You're delayed now.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Okay,
there we go.
We're going to be quiet, so the guy
Okay.
should be dialing in like 60 seconds. Tanner wants to know, Naz, are you in love with any of the guys yet? Please answer.
Her choice will be revealed on the I Don't Get It podcast.
Tomorrow night it's uploaded. Her choice from week 1.
Yeah, my choice from week 1 will be uploaded, so I can't disclose any information. I will say I am loving everyone's soul, but this is weird because I don't know what anyone looks like.
The age range is 20. Oof. Oh, shit. It freezes every time she answers.
Hi, Naz. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, it's great to talk to you.
You too. Your voice sounds familiar to me for some reason.
It's possible. I've been told that I have a very generic sounding voice and face. so there's always that.
A generic sounding voice and face. What a way to describe someone.
Well, it's more the face that I get, but it would seem to make sense. Like both those things seem like they would go together.
Really? Do you think you have a generic face?
I don't think so, but I get I've been told that I've been compared to Jared Kushner and also Jared from The Office by friends. So I don't know if that's a positive thing, but I feel like that qualifies for a pretty generic face.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you watch a lot of The Office?
Yeah, so I used to watch it a lot when I was in high school, but I think I stopped probably around where Jim and Pam got married. So I've never actually seen it all the way through.
Yeah, me neither.
I probably should catch up on it. With the quarantine, I'll have a lot of time to kind of work through my Netflix.
Right. That's what I've been doing.
Have you, is there like anything that you would recommend? Because I think you review movies, right? Like professionally?
Yeah, so I'm actually not a critic, so I don't review anything. Hold on, I'm getting like a lot of feedback on this IG Live. Yeah, so I don't, but I get to cover a lot of movies and shows, but I'm not like an official critic or anything. But right now I'm watching Sopranos, and yeah, I'm like going back to the classics and watching like a lot of classic movies and stuff.
I did something like that in college where I basically worked my way through kind of like the IMDb like top 100, mainly because there were like so many movies I hadn't seen that like people just kind of like get shocked when you haven't seen them, and I was kind of tired of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's time like to start going through that again.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm going through like the AFI like top 100 list basically.
So if you weren't like in quarantine, what would you normally be doing right now?
Oh, I love that question. So I would be probably like out in nature. Well,
okay.
Or like out to dinner. I guess it's like Saturday evening. So I'd be like out to dinner, or I would have like probably gone to the beach today or something. What would you have done?
Let's see. Normally, like I try to get brunch with friends, like kind of like friends from work. And then one of my coworkers got me into rock climbing recently.
Oh.
I mean, not like we're not good, and so we definitely like don't go outside yet. But it's nice to have like a non like eating or drinking related activity that we can do. So like maybe not like right now, but definitely during the day, and then maybe like go get drinks or something at a brewery nearby.
Wait, that's so amazing. Where do you go rock climbing?
So there's a gym that opened up like pretty close to my house, so it's actually like really convenient to get to. And I'm actually like kind of dreading going back now after like having not gone, because you have to like build up like finger strength and like, you know, like get your hands like used to it. And now my hands I feel are like soft and weak again. So probably gonna have a hard time getting back at it.
That's so interesting. I never thought of like the strength that we have in our fingers aside from like changing the channel, you know?
Yeah, there's like a lot of really weird muscles like I never realized I hadn't worked until now.
That's so funny. I've always wanted, there's a bunch of like rock climbing places here in LA. Like there's this one huge place downtown, and our friend Becca's like boyfriend, husband, baby daddy, like opened up a place too. And I've like been wanting to go try it. But I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know how people free climb and rock climb. Like that's so badass.
So I'm actually like really afraid of heights. So that part like kind of freaks me out. Like I think the first time I ever went, my friend was like, "Wow, you're really fast," and I'm like, "It's because I'm really afraid." And so it's like the faster I do it, the faster I can come down and like be done with it.
That's so funny. Wait, that's interesting. Do you feel like you did it because you wanted to like overcome your fear of heights? Then obviously.
I wouldn't say particularly because of that, but I think like one of my friends basically had like a free day pass and needed someone to essentially like hold the rope while they were climbing. So I was like, you know, like I'll try something new and it's free, so why not? So that was kind of like how I got into it.
I love that. I love that so much.
So I haven't spent a ton of time in LA, but like when you say go out in nature, like are there a lot of like hiking trails and stuff that are like within like close to the city, or like do you normally just go to the beach, or what do you normally do?
Yeah, there's so many. I mean, the thing about LA, it's like you're an hour or an hour and a half away from like so many different forests or lakes, like Big Bear or like Lake Arrowhead, or like Angeles Forest or like Joshua Tree Desert, you know, so there's so many different options. Like there's so many different, like that's basically a huge reason why I love California. But wait, where are you from, or do you not live in LA?
So I live in Houston now.
Oh, nice.
I grew up in Texas, from Texas originally, and then I was in Northern California for grad school for like the last 2 years, and then just moved back in the fall. But honestly, like, so I liked Northern California, but I think like LA, Southern California, I think I like a little bit better.
That's so funny. I like Northern California better. I like want to move up there one day, I think. Big Sur is like my favorite place in the whole world.
What is it that you like about NorCal better than SoCal?
I don't know. I think like the nature is much more like awe-inspiring up there. Big Sur is just so magical. Have you ever been to Big Sur?
Yeah, we went camping there with a bunch of friends, I think last spring, and it was awesome. There were like a lot of really scary raccoons that would like come and like steal your food, which I had never really seen that like raccoons that aggressive before. But like the views were amazing. You'd be like cooking in the morning and just have these like amazing views, and that was great. But it just like Northern California was way colder than I expected, so I wasn't really used to that.
Yeah, where did you go in Northern California?
So I was living in East Bay. I went to grad school at Berkeley, so it was there.
Nice.
So like it was nice because like my house was within walking distance of like a hiking trail up in the hills, which you don't get a lot of in Texas. But that was like really cool.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait. So what did you study at Berkeley?
I just did business, so we were like easily like the least academic graduate program.
The least academic. And what do you do now? Like, do you use that?
Yeah, so I do consulting now. Basically, I wanted a job that would like let me come back to Texas, and that was like a one that I thought, it like got me back here, got me like around family and everything, which is great.
Yeah. I love that. I was actually born in Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been back since?
I went back like one time, but when I was little, I didn't really get to like live there. Like I don't really identify with the city. But I want to go back and like really explore it.
I think it's gotten a lot better now. Like our food seems like actually pretty solid, and I think it's a pretty underrated city. Like it's not the coolest, but I think it's like a pretty fun place to live.
I love that you admit it's not so it's like not cooler than Austin.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, like not in that sense. Like I think it's cool, but I think it's a different definition of cool. Like, yeah, like it's not the Austin vibe.
Yeah. So what do you consult for?
So I just do like general business consulting. So mostly it's like traveling kind of Monday to Thursday, and then like effectively day to day, it's just like making PowerPoint slides and Excel spreadsheets. So like people try to like dress it up, but that's basically what it is.
I love that I feel like you're very matter of fact, and I really like that.
Well, I try to just be like very consistent and like honest about what's going on.
I love that. What is your favorite day of the year?
So this is going to be like a really abstract one, but like, so in Houston, it's obviously like really hot and humid most of the time. So it's not a specific day, but there's like one day during the year, normally in October, where it is like first like cool and overcast. And that's like my favorite day of the year.
Oh my God. So it's not like a specific, I was thinking like a national holiday or something, but you like have like a very specific day, like just weather-wise.
But I do like Christmas though. Yeah, like just the lights and everything are nice.
Yeah. Well,
what would yours be?
My favorite day.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably have to go with Halloween.
Is it like the dressing up or like which
Yeah, I think it's just like I think like when we grow up, we sort of like forget to be a kid and have fun. But for some reason, Halloween's sort of this day that adults like want to participate in and they want to dress up. And that was something that I feel like we all did as kids. That was so fun. So to me, it's like, it's just like a way for everyone to connect with their inner child and just like have a lot of fun and dress up.
I definitely get that. Like, so what was last year's Halloween costume for you?
So every year I try to do like one or two. I always try to do Cher as one, or the past like 2 to 3 years, I've tried to be Cher at least once. So yeah, but I always base my costumes off what the Met Gala theme is.
Okay.
Do you know what the Met Gala is?
I do know, but I had no idea they had a theme, and like definitely wouldn't know what it is year to year.
It's just like, it's a big like charity / like party at the Metropolitan like Museum in New York, but they have a theme every year. And so, yeah, last year's was camp. So I was Elton John, and then I was also Cher, because they're really campy.
Wait, so you had 2 different Halloween costumes for like the same year?
Yeah, I do. I try to do 2 every year. And then sorry, what?
I was just like, are there different parties that you go to, or like how does that work?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I try. One's like either like dress up for work, and then the other one's like to go out and over the weekend,
That's awesome. So like they let you like go to work in your Halloween costume?
Yeah. Do you dress up for Halloween?
So no, I haven't in a couple of years. So I've been bad about celebrating it, I guess. But I like in my old job, my boss was really into Halloween and like encouraged us to show up in the office in our Halloween costumes. So then we like took it kind of like all out.
What do you think your top like Halloween costume is, like, ever?
The one that I was most proud of was, okay, so I'm a big like sci-fi fan.
Okay.
And one of my favorite movie series is like Alien with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, of course.
And so I went as like the chest burster from Alien. And I like made the costume myself. Was pretty proud of it. And we had a Halloween costume at work, and like I was like devastated because nobody got my costume. Nobody knew what it was. Despite like everyone else like being alive when that movie was in theaters and I wasn't. So like that was pretty devastating.
That's really funny. What's like your most recent favorite sci-fi thing? Like, did you watch Watchmen?
Yeah, so it was actually funny. I was just like recommending that to a friend. Like, have you watched it too?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it, and I'm like so mad they're not doing a season 2.
Wait, okay, well, this is like this is like me finding out about that now. I did not know that. So that's
oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, it's good to rip that Band-Aid off.
Damn, I feel like I just delivered like the worst news unexpectedly.
Okay, so like then maybe I could like get your opinion on this. So like have you like read the comic or like seen the movie and everything before you watched the show?
Yeah, so I read the graphic novel and I hate the movie.
Okay.
And I loved the show. What are your thoughts?
I didn't hate the movie, but like I loved the graphic novel. Like was like I mean I like for what it was, I enjoyed the movie. And then really loved the show, but I was basically trying to get a friend into it who has no idea about like the graphic novel or movie. So I was debating like, does he need to watch that first to get context or go into it? Like, what would you recommend?
I feel like if you read the comic before you watch the show will make a lot more sense. But they definitely made the show so you don't have to watch anything before. I never recommend the movie. I hate the movie.
Okay, well, like yeah, I did recommend the movie just because I'm like, he's not going to read a graphic novel.
I know it's so long, but it's so good. It's so good. It like still stands, you know.
It's definitely worth it. Like I actually like was kind of late to the game watching the show. I only watched it like I think last fall, but like was pretty blown away. I like the way they took it.
Yeah, I loved it.
So yeah. So what? You're a producer also, right? Or have been before?
Yes.
So like, what is that like day to day? Because I imagine that like must be pretty interesting and probably has some crazy stories there.
It's honestly, it really is pretty crazy. Because it's like when people ask me like, what does it mean to be a producer? There's obviously like, it means so many different things. It depends like what show you're working on, or if you're working in film, or what type of TV show you're even working on. But basically, I feel like it's just someone that makes entertainment out of scratch, you know? Okay. So whether it's like booking locations or like, you know, making sure you're like close with cast and like having good interview skills, and like it's very like half logistics, half like creative, if that makes sense. But like it's cool. Never boring.
Is there like one side, like the creative or like kind of more logistics side that you kind of like lean to or identify with more?
Yeah, definitely more creative side.
Okay.
I like hate, like when you said you make PowerPoints and Excels every day, I feel like I would like bulge my eyes out if I had to do that every day. But I like am so enamored by people that can. Like, do you get bored by what you do, or do you like love it?
I think I love the creative aspect of it, in the sense where it's like, there's like definitely parts where it's like you're in a room just brainstorming with people, which I would have never described myself before as creative, but like that part I really like. But yeah, there's always some parts where it's more like the nuts and bolts of like making slides. I'm like, I need to get better at that.
Right.
All right, you guys, it's been 15 minutes. We have to hang up the phone with Mystery Man, Mystery Suitor number 4. It's been a pleasure, sir. Thank you for
Can you hear her?
For having part of this.
Yeah, you're amazing. Thank you so much for doing this like weird, silly, crazy thing during quarantine. I really appreciate it. It was nice meeting you. Of course.
Yeah, it was great meeting you too.
All right. Bye.
Maybe you'll talk soon. Bye.
You're so funny. You come in, you're like, maybe you'll talk.
I want to like.
You guys were like so frozen the whole time. You're even frozen now. I don't know what's going on.
Really? You're good with us.
Okay. Well, I think.
Okay. Thank God.
Yeah.
I
And
can't
it
see
seems
your
like
faces.
nobody else has been complaining.
Okay, good. The whole time I was like worried. Did
Yeah,
you
no,
see? I was like looking.
I heard everything, every word.
No, Naz.
Okay.
He seems like a good one.
I know, he seems like so sweet. I like that he's very like forthcoming, you know. He's
Absolutely.
like very
He's like, my job,
matter-of-fact.
rather than like painting his job as like this miraculous thing, he's like, you know, spare butts, whatever. And I'm like, I love that. Yeah.
And he's not like a try hard, you know. Like
Totally.
he wasn't like
He was like, yeah, I should be getting on those rocks soon. You know, he's like, I'm just learning and I'm building up strength in my fingers.
He was like, he sounds like Matthew Gray Goobler, and he reminds me of his character in Criminal Minds.
I love it. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, no, he's like, I feel like he, out of all the guys I've talked to so far, he's like the quirkiest seeming.
Yeah.
Which I like, really like. I think it's like really, one, endearing, and two, very interesting. You know?
Like, I feel like you can easily talk for a long time.
And when you asked his favorite day, it was like
so thought out. It was like when you asked
I know
donut. It was like the favorite donut thing. Like he gave you like a real answer.
Like a cold day in November. There's overcast.
I know.
October, yeah.
You guys are doing such a good job. You're picking like such great men, not men that are like, oh, like don't want to talk. You know?
Thank you. They're so good. All right.
I know. This is so fun. Yay! Is there another one tomorrow or no?
Wait, did he confirm?
We